What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be working on my buddy's Lexus RCF. We're going to be detailing it. It's like a maintenance detail. He's got it ceramic coated and detailed maybe, I want to say 2-3 years ago. So after a quick wash, the hydrophobic properties of the ceramic coat is still there, but it has a lot of fine scratches that needs to be polished out. I'm not going to go too aggressive on this job only because I don't want to cut through the ceramic coating or the paint. I'm going to strictly just keep it light on the work. If you actually watched my old videos of my detail videos, I actually detailed my buddy's other blue RCF, Andes, if you remember him. But pretty much the same concept, both in good condition, just needs a little bit of maintenance. So we're going to go ahead and just do some quick polishing, and then I'm going to finish it up with some ceramic wax. I want to try it out. I think that's a really budget-friendly thing to do, so hopefully you guys can stick around and watch it and enjoy the video. Mainly what I use is a Rupes. You can use any polisher you want. I just prefer this because to me it doesn't vibrate as much, so it's a little bit more forgiving on your joints and your hands after a while. Because I mean, you think it's just, you know, you're holding it and it spins, but you know, fatigue does come into play. I've had this for about 3-4 years now. I think it's a LHR 15 ES. So it has the carbon fiber bit right here. The newer ones, I don't know the name on top of my head, but it's kind of the same thing, LHR 15. It has a rubberized grip. So it's a lot nicer, probably a little bit faster and stronger, but this does the trick for those who just want to spend a couple $100s on a polisher. I like Rupes. It's like the more higher end brand. It's got a 5-inch pad and the throw is a little bit shorter. They do have a LHR, I want to say 20. That one's like a 6-inch pad and it has a bigger throw, or 21, LHR 21. But I figured, you know, this is a fine line between too small and too big, and you can do mostly everything with this one. If you want to get really hardcore into like all the detailing stuff and you have money to spend, then you could do all three, which is like, I think one's called the Barefoot. It's like a 3-inch. You have this one, which is a 5-inch, and then you can do the bigger one, the 21, which is a 6-inch. But I want to eventually get the smaller, the micro one, or the nano. It's like a 1-inch. That's pretty cool. But like I said, I don't really make a lot of money doing this. It is a lot of work, just being upfront with you guys. So a lot of people will not want to pay the kind of money that you would charge them for your time. So whatever you feel like your hourly rate is, or the physical endurance that it's going to take you to do this job and do it right, all factors into pay, and if the customer wants to pay it. So that's why you got to really decide how far of a job you want to do for your time and the money. Because like even right here, brand new pads that I bought. So these are the Hexalogic pads from, I think, Chemical Guys. I had some, but honestly, when it comes to new cars, I would just buy new pads per car if you're doing it not frequently. Because, you know, pads, they do age, and I might be able to clean these out real well and reuse them again on another car, or like my own car that I don't really care too much for. But for customer cars, I always try to buy brand new pads, and you have to factor in the price on that. You got clay bars you can use. I just bought that one from Mother's on Walmart. I also picked up some microfiber pads for those stubborn, deep scratches. Sometimes you need to bring this out to help with those high oxidation, or just certain paint has different levels of, you know, complexity. So I would recommend you guys go and look that stuff up. Watch a bunch of videos, Ammo NYC, Obsessed Garage, all that. I mean, there's tons and hours and years of videos that you can watch. I've been doing that over the years as I created my own channel to talk about this stuff, but that's what it is. We're going to be using the brand new Meguiar's 210 polish. I wanted to try that out, so I picked it up at Harbor Freight. Also, I bought a pad cleaner with this. It was on Amazon. I think all these 3 pads, and that was like 25 bucks. And instant detailer, just a quick wipe down, and maybe some 70% or diluted alcohol to clean the surface before you do it, but not a big deal. Like I said, it just depends on how much of a professional level you want to do this. And then I'm going to finish it off with the Meguiar's ceramic wax. I actually bought the spray wax that you use, like you car wash it, or you wash your car, you rinse it out, and you spray the wax, and you rinse off the wax after with water. I can't find it. I bought that like a long time ago. I can't find it. So I picked this up. So we're going to hand wax the car with this thing. So this is just gonna add more protection on top of the ceramic coat that was already on here. I am unaware of what's on there, already, but I'm gonna do my best to clean out these fine scratches and seal it and protect it. Something like this you probably need to do every 6 months to a year, depending how much you drive the car and how much it's getting beat up and how much you wash it. Because every time you do wash it, and with the sun, it does, you know, slowly deteriorate the surface. So that's pretty much my setup for this video. I've talked a little bit too much, but we're just gonna get right into it. Nothing too crazy, nothing too fancy. You can just watch the video. It's probably gonna be time lapse. I'm not gonna talk too much just because I gotta get this car done. And hopefully you enjoy it, man. This car is beautiful. The paint's gorgeous, but we're gonna make it look a lot better.
Then it's quiet, 'cause they are lying. Oh, so quiet. They are lying. Lately I have learned that they come and they go just as fast. They are slowly fading through the smoke, and I can hear myself think, I'm Demons enter in my head and they destroy everything. My demons tell me that I'm useless and I don't have anything. Then it's quiet, 'cause they are lying. Oh, so quiet. They are lying. Every moment tonight, they led me to you. Every single time you look at me, I lose it too. Why don't you come sit next to me? Let things happen naturally, like it used to be. I don't wanna go and waste another day. Mess it up again, lost in my way. I'll be the one to have the highest price to pay if I make it home tonight.
Alright guys, we are midway through the video, but I wanted to tell you guys that things kind of changed when I started assessing the car. We actually needed to use a medium pad with some compound. I actually ended up using McGuire's 100. I don't have the 110, the newer one, but I wanted to try it. Some of the scratches here were kind of deeper than I thought. I had to use a more aggressive compound and then come over it with a more lighter foam pad with the polish, with the 210 that I mentioned at the beginning of the video. But around here, there's a lot of scratches. Right here, really heavy. And you can see a piece of tape here. I went around the car and put little pieces of tape on deep scratches. And earlier in the video, you saw that I buffed out the door handle and it was kind of like matte, because I actually wet sanded that down with like 5,000 grit, or it made up, yeah, 5,000 grit sandpaper, because there was a lot of heavy scratches. And you know, door handles, especially on dark colors, people always scratch it with their nails, and it's inevitable, everyone does it. But here it kind of looked like gas kind of spilled over, and maybe he might have just cleaned it up with a rag, but you know, it's very, very noticeable. I'll try to pan and get a video of that, but I just have little, you know, tape everywhere because there's deep scratches everywhere. So I'm gonna go ahead and assess that. We'll do a quick a video of me, you know, just wet sanding it so you can see the process. Side note, when you're inspecting these cars, you also want to make sure they're not painted. This car I thought was original paint, but it's not. It's actually been re-cleared or repainted once before. If you actually open this door, I don't know what it is, but I can see it here. It's like a piece of tape or clear coat around this edge. So just stuff like that you gotta be aware of. But I just want to mention to you guys that, you know, I did changed out a little bit and started using compound and then polishing. So now this is technically considered a two-step process. You're still gonna wax it the same way, the ceramic wax, but the other side, the passenger side that we started on is like perfect. It looks really good. Now we're working on the passenger side. It's been a couple of days. As you can tell, I got a haircut. And even here, you see the wheels are on. We're gonna do a little bit more videos and then finish it off.